One industry in Dubai that's seeing its own technology revolution is Dubai's taxi service. The Emirates taxis made more than 100 million over the course of last year, and they're often the very first things tourists experience when they enter the city.
And with recent entrants from the private sector, Dubai's surface transport network is becoming increasingly competitive. Our own Priyanka Dutt checked out how new technology is helping make Dubai's taxi fleet, both public and private, truly world-class.
A taxi that finds your location with the wave of a hand, that allows you cashless payments, that entertains you while you're on the go. Welcome to the future, as Dubai's taxi fleet gets a makeover. In keeping with Dubai's transition to a smart city, here is the Smart Taxi.
Smart Taxi has many projects under a Smart Taxi umbrella. The first one, the application, it will be available in the Android store by end of March. By end of March, it's just you can shake the phone and you can see the driver, you can track your taxi, you can check how long will taxi come, and after that you can evaluate the driver and in the future you can even pay by your credit card during this application.
So how many times have you been stranded on the road waiting for a cab? Well, that is soon going to change with the RTA's new plans, a new app that will soon be installed on your phones. With that app, you can actually hail a taxi like this. You use your phone, the GPS on this actually locates the closest taxi to you, getting it to where you're standing. A welcome relief for anyone who has been stranded for a cab at Russia. Just last year, Dubai's taxis made more than 100 million trips, and the demand continues to grow. And while Dubai's taxis are one of the most efficient and convenient modes of travel in the entire region, there were gaps that needed to be filled. This is probably one of the reasons why last year saw the entry of private players in the taxi market. Companies like Uber and Careem fast making their presence felt.
If you look at ground transportation, it's actually a fairly big industry. In the GCC alone, it's a $5 billion market, and a market that outside of some functioning places like Dubai, it's actually quite broken. So we saw a big market that was not functioning that well, and we had technology backgrounds, and we felt technology could solve these problems.
It's actually quite funny. So we started as a corporate offering, and we went after all these very demanding corporate clients. So the bankers, the lawyers, the consultants like we were before, because we knew that the requirements very well, as we were working in that space before. And we tailored the product really to their needs. But then at the end of the day, when these guys sit in the car, it's not the company that sits in the car, it's a person. And that person likes the service. He likes the fact that he will get an SMS telling him the car is now outside and this is the name and the number of the driver. He likes the fact that he can pay with a credit card, and he likes the fact that the driver knows the direction to the drop-off without him having to tell him. And then these people realized that, okay, I can start using this for my own purposes.
And that was probably the biggest surprise for the founders of Careem, the speed with which they moved from an exclusively corporate service to a company more and more families started relying on.
We actually started doing a lot of school and nursery runs. So there are a lot of families in Dubai today that rely on Careem for taking their kids either maybe in the morning, or I think even more commonly at the post-lunch break to go pick up the kid from school and bring them home.
While Careem introduced smart technologies to the taxi sector, the RTA's new push is going to change the face of public transport in the city. Tech-enabled travel is now going to be accessible to everyone in Dubai. The only hitch? Tech-enabled vehicles need to be manned by tech-savvy drivers. However, the RTA has plans to deal with that as well.
It is already available. Already we have training department, drivers affairs department. They have planned to improve the quality of all and improve the driver quality in all Dubai, taxi drivers in Dubai. All taxis in Dubai connected to one system. By this system, we can track all the driver, we can track all the trips, we can have statistics. We can generate more than 79 different type of trips, location, the fares, the speed of the driver, many different things, many features. We can get it from one system because the system is controlling, it's improving the taxi sector.
Dubai is already a huge tourism destination, seeing millions come in every year. And as the numbers are set to grow, a complete overhaul of its surface transport system is a welcome step. Priyanka Dutt, Emirates 24/7.